Good afternoon, students of 6A, 6B, and 6C. It's your teacher Victor again with the second video. This is another continuation of the theme matter. I did a little exercise here for you. As you can see, we have three images right here representing solid. We have a rock, supposedly it's a rock. And representing liquid, we have water. And representing gas, we have a balloon because it's full of air inside. So it's got gas inside. So we're going to, this is actually on page 81 of your student science book. So if you have your book, you can do the exercise on your book. If you don't have the science book, you can do this on the science notebook or any other notebook that you have. We're going to be answering some questions that we already learned from the earlier video. Remember, later on I'm going to give you a little test, a little quiz on what is matter and what is matter composed of. So we have here, it says, the images, the three images here, what do they have in common? If you said matter, that is correct. The three of them are made of matter, just different types of matter. So we'll put matter here. Okay, and we know that matter is made of particles, right? But we need to answer the question, what are particles? Remember on the first video, I explained to you what are particles? Particles make up matter, but can you be like a little more specific of what is particles? Okay, if you said something like little spears or little dots, that is correct. So we need to put it in a sentence. So maybe we can put something like this. They are spears or dots. They are spears or dots that make up matter. And here we know that matter, they behave differently. They behave differently on solids, differently on liquids, and differently on gas. Okay, how do we know that on the solids they are packed together? Remember that? And we know that on liquids they are separated, and we know that on gases they are even more separated. But what is how do they behave? How does solid behave? Well, solids, they have a fixed shape. They actually don't move around too much. They only vibrate. So they don't the only behavior they have is that they vibrate and they have a fixed shape. So how do liquid behave? Okay, so liquids, they tend to flow. They tend to move around. They are more separated. So maybe we can say they behave more freely. They change. Okay, they change to solid, liquid, and gas. That's what liquid is. Remember, they're not constant. Their shape is not constant. On solid, it stays the same, but on liquids, they change. Okay, what about gas? Do you remember how gas behave? One is that they can be compressed, yes, but they can also what? They can also flow like liquids, but the important thing about gas is that they can expand. Okay, so let's put they can expand. Okay, so those are the main characteristics of how the different the different the different shapes of matter behave, or you can say the different types of matter. Okay, so for homework, do this. This is on page 81. Like I said, if you don't have your science book, you can do this. Copy this, the chart, on your science notebook. Okay, and you can send it to me, and I'll check it. So that is all for today. Next week, I'll make another video for you. We're still on the same theme. We're still in the same chapter, chapter 3. We're still talking about matter. So thank you very much. Take care and see you next week.